I should have known. I thought I knew. He knew, but we didn't listen. This place, my home, my school, my friends, all gone. But he knew. Alexander knew a lot of things. He knew before it began. We had isolated what we thought to be the DNA structure to developing advanced olfactory reaction, the missing link in our ability to assemble the closest thing to an actual living, breathing dinosaur. After intensive research, we followed Jack Horner and company to recreate what a dinosaur might have looked like. Our passions drove us to the brink. We thought if we could find a patient that carried the genetic condition of progeria, we could isolate the genetic cell mutation long enough to duplicate its reactions on the cells with nanotechnology. We had successfully achieved an unthinkable precedent. We could now start birthing chickens with the genetic code of our choosing and watch the subjects age 12 times faster, and then study their new attributes, namely teeth, tails, claws, extended caudal vertebrae. Our olfactory serum was our latest triumph, so we decided to forego testing and wait to use it simultaneously with an underground experiment D-446. Ryan was in charge of this project and proposed that by using our advancements with the progeria disease, we could study and analyze over a very short period of time DNA decay rates in humans, and apply that to our mutual ultimate goal of dinosaur recreation. Namely, Leonardo, found in 2002, and Abby, found in 2012, could provide the key to dinosaur regeneration. I thought I knew, but I had no idea what was coming.
Ryan, look at these two scans. In the first, the serum has not been introduced and the olfactory bulb is non-existent. But in the second, the olfactory bulb is completely reformed and regenerated. Well, it'll take some more testing, but if I'm correct, the applications of this serum could be limitless.
We each had our role to play. Ryan came to us, brought us together to make history, combining our work for something unimaginable.
Fossils!
Like dinosaur fossils?
Well, could it work? Nick, this is stupid. We've all seen Jurassic Park. It can't work. But this serum is for behavior. It modifies it. It's not the same. How well preserved is this fossil? Like museum preserved.
No, what type of environment? Aeolian, fluvial, marine? Where did the animal die?
We don't know.
What kind of dinosaur? Wait, back up a second. Where did you guys get a dinosaur fossil? You stole it! Which museum did you rip off?
The American Museum of Natural History, but that's not important.
Ryan, take a breath. What kind of dinosaur?
Deinonychus.
Wait. We may not have the technology to do this, but Ryan and I need to examine the fossil first, before anything else.
What's in the trunk of my car? I'll go get it.
Wait. Ryan, would you please pull up the fossil record? Lower Cretaceous, everything this Deinonychus might have run into. I want pedistics, dietary information, evolutionary novelties, then take some samples of the fossil if there are any to be had.
But we'll need a surrogate?
Not with this serum, but just in case. Ryan, would you look into it? Something large and frustrating. Worst comes to worst, we'll just kidnap an English professor. We'll also need everything we know about hadrosaurs.
Hadrosaurs?
Trust me on this one.
You're right.
In the meantime, Nick, would you look into a way to break into the Houston Museum of Natural Science? I think that's enough for one day. Mark, would you meet me in the gym in about half an hour?
Yeah, sure thing. What am I stealing?
A mummy.
This could work out in the end, but are we making a dinosaur hybrid?
In a sense, I believe that this is going to be a dinosaur hybrid, but with the addition of an herbivorous dinosaur with it and human DNA. We're talking about 3 different genetic codes. But Mark, think about this. With these 3 together, what are we making? And that's
right.
For tissue. That is because we don't have Leonardo yet.
So that's what Ryan's eating right now.
I'm no Hawkins, but Raphael is going to be one ugly duckbill. I wonder how these guys plan to reconcile the size differential between the 2 species.
We can make this work. I do. We just need to wait until Ryan gets back from Texas. See what happens.
I was put in charge of creating a 3-dimensional interpretation of what Leonardo and Abby would look like as a hybrid, which we named Raphael. Nick had isolated the genetic cell structures using biological modification transgenesis tools, and Alex had the wherewithal to see the connections biologically from non-avian dinosaurs to avian dinosaurs in a way that no other before him had ever thought. In the end, though, it was Alexander and Nick who gave Raphael life. We are going to have to kill Raphael after he's fully grown. He'll be too dangerous.
It's done. What now?
We wait. The serum's modified to specification, but we still need a surrogate to try and carry this thing to term.
Well, he'll be born within a few weeks of insemination, fully grown a month after that.
Until then, we have to set up shop in one of the basketball courts.
Why?
Once he is fully grown, he's going to be a very, very hungry, very large omnivore.
But what about security, though?
I have the court lined with pressure plates. If he tries to escape through one of the windows or doors, he'll trigger the plates.
Sounds like a good plan to me. What do we do? Yeah, that's what he told us, hopefully. Well, let's see if it's true. Where is he?
Good God.
What did we do? It's bigger and hungry. Where's Ryan? Nick, what's happening? The doors are locked, which will only mean that the pressure plate's been triggered. Raphael's gonna get out. Yeah, I think he already is out. Where's Ryan? Ryan's in the control room.
They assumed they were kings of men. They thought themselves gods by neglecting your law to prove Darwinian theory. History will remember them as heroes. I will write their story, and they will be venerated as victims of circumstance. Only we will know the truth. They were sinners against the one true king. Kings play chess on fine-grained sand. Let them play chess in their eternal rest beneath it. Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I feared no evil, for what we created was far worse.